Hey everyone, it's Erica. I have a scrapbook process video for you today using the May 2022 hip kits. And I'm also pulling in a cut file, and I believe this cut file is from May, but I thought it was going to go perfect with my design. So I went ahead and cut it out twice on some textured white cardstock, and then backed one of the cuts with some pattern papers from the kit, and then adhered the two cut files together. This way I can pop up the butterfly wings, and it just gives it a little bit more dimension to the cut file. I pulled out this pattern paper. This is one of the exclusive pattern papers in the June kit, and I'm adding clear gesso all over this pattern paper because I want to add a little bit of color to the background just so you can see it peeking out around that butterfly wreath. So this gesso that I'm using is from Finnabair Art Basics Clear Gesso, and I really love that gesso. So just adding a thin layer of that to the pattern paper, and I'm going to set that aside so it can dry. I have the Pocket Life cards here, and I'm just going to pull a few of them out to mat my photo on. And then I pulled out some Nuvo Mica Miss, and the color is, where is the color? Turkish Rose. And I believe this is from the June color kit, and I'm going to use that to add some color to that background. I'm going to get these layers trimmed up behind my photo. The photo is a photo that I printed at home. I printed it out in black and white, and it is from a concert that we went to the beginning of July. And we went to Alpine Valley in Wisconsin to go see my absolute favorite band, Dave Matthews Band. So I went with my two oldest boys, and then my son's girlfriend went as well. That was her first time seeing Dave Matthews Band live, and it was a lot of fun. So I thought it would be a great photo to add to this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and use this mica mist and a sponge and just dab it all over the background, just going in a circle where the wreath will be laying, so that way the color will kind of peek through underneath that cut file. So I'm just going to go in with a few different layers of this color. Then I'm going to go in with my paintbrush and then just add sprinkles all over that. And then once that dries, I'm going to go in with some white acrylic paint and then just add some more sprinkle to the background, just trying to layer it up and give it some interest. Once this dries, I will take the cut file and adhere it directly down to the layout, just using some wet adhesive, and then start to embellish the layout. I pulled out all of the die cuts that come in the kits, and I added them to a little clear tray. I went through and pulled out die cuts that I knew that I wanted to add to the layout, and then the other ones I kind of just set them aside, and you'll see that here in just a little bit. For the color, to add the sprinkles, I just sprayed some in the cap of the bottle, the cap that it comes on. I just did a couple squirts in the cap and then just dipped my paintbrush in there. That's what I'm doing here, and just keep going in with more splatters, drying it, more splatters, and then drying it. Then I will go in with the white acrylic paint. I love to add white splatters, and the acrylic paint is really inexpensive. I think this bottle of acrylic paint was like 50 cents, and it has lasted me forever. Just mix it in with a little bit of water, take the paintbrush and just tap all over the page. And then I will go back in with some more white splatter once the layout is complete, and you'll see that here in a minute. So I did pull a lot of florals and a lot of the butterflies from the exclusive die cut pack. These die cuts are absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors in them, and they're just so pretty. They're just so pretty. I don't even know what else to say, but they're just gorgeous. So I have my photo here matted, and I'm going to pop that up on foam adhesive, and then start to embellish using these embellishments here that I have in this tray, and just kind of laying them out, and I'll kind of move them around some different places. I have some big floral clusters there, And this wreath has these gorgeous butterflies that I have backed with pattern papers, and then a lot of the open spaces on the wreath, I'm just gonna fill that in with even more butterflies, some greenery, and then some florals from the ephemera pack. And it just turns out so pretty. It's just so soft, and the colors are so pretty, and I just absolutely love the way that it turned out. Super simple. I love a wreath design. Like any wreath design or any type of circular design in the center of a layout is like my go-to right now. I just think they're just so pretty, and they're so fun, and they're so easy to do. So you see a lot of that on my Instagram right now. It's just lots of circular designs in the center of the layout. So once I saw this cut file, I knew that I wanted to cut it out and create with it. So some of these elements I will pop up on foam adhesive. Some of them, like some of the butterflies, are popped up only in the center, so you can lift up the wings. And then some of them, I did just put some wet adhesive in the center and glued them down directly to that cut file. There's some florals in there, and I did go through a lot of the florals and kind of bend up the leaves just to give them some more dimension, so they're not so flat. I do that a lot with the florals. I go in just with my finger and just kind of bend them and curve them up a little bit just for the added dimension. So just getting all of these things stuck down. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. I love the color in the background. I think it just adds just a little bit more to the layout, so it's not so flat looking. It's a little more interest, and it's just super easy to do. You could do packaging. The sponge technique is really, really fun and easy. Just picking up that color with the sponge and then just dabbing it onto your pattern paper or cardstock. Super easy. The cleanup is super quick, and it's not messy at all. So just going through, and I keep adding more layers of embellishments. The butterflies are absolutely gorgeous, and I love that you can pop up the wings, and it's just so dimensional. And they will fit perfectly fine in a page protector as well. So once I get all of these pretty embellishments adhered to the layout, I'll add a couple things around my photo. I do take one of the tags and trim it up and then just kind of stick it there to the left of the photo. There's a little label that I stick underneath at the bottom of the photo just to add another layer, and then I do add a sticker from the sticker book that we received from Jen Hadfield collection, and it says memories, and it's in that really pretty blue, so I add that to the top of the photo. And then for my title, I do have a couple die cuts. I pull out the happy and then a little word strip that says little moments, and I do that to the left of the photo. And then just right there, I added that little flag that says yes, just kind of popping up there behind that cluster of florals. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. It was a lot of fun, and that mixed media background is just super, super cute. Adding a couple more florals just to kind of fill it out. I could have kept going and going and going, but I had to tell myself to stop. And then I'm going to go in and add in some of those super cute puffy hearts. Just kind of scatter those around the layout just for another element to the page. Adds another bit of texture because of the puffy stickers, and I just think it's a little bit of pretty to add to the layout. Here is that tag I was talking about. I was going to put it up at the top, but I end up putting it there to the left. And then I do go in and add another little die cut that says enjoy, let's see, it's right here. Enjoy every day. And that's kind of underneath the photo, off to the right. And I pop that up on some thin foam strips. And I love the way that that looks down there. And then that pretty much finishes up the layout. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. The last thing I'd go and do is take the white acrylic paint and splatter all over the layout. I love the way that white splatters look, especially like on florals. And since there's white splatter at the bottom of the layout and underneath that wreath, I thought it would be fun to put it on top as well. It's just another extra detail, and I just love the way that it looks. Everything's not so flat. So if you've never done splatters, you could do, I also thought about doing gold splatters. I think that would have been fun too. But just give it a try and add some white splatters to your projects, especially if you're using lots of florals and greeneries. It's just really fun to add those splatters in. So just finishing up that little bit of the title. Gonna go in with these puffy hearts. I will have still shots for you guys at the end, and then you guys can check out the kits at the Hip Kit Club website. They will be linked down below. If you are a current subscriber and you refer a friend, right now they do have the special going where if you refer a friend and they mention that they subscribed because of you, you will get a free little goodie bag. So make sure you guys check out all those details. Popping in that little tab at the top. The July kits have shipped. I'm pretty sure all of the kits have shipped. Design team members have got theirs. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're so much fun and so different from anything that I have seen out there from anybody. You guys will absolutely love them. They are going to be so much fun to create with, not only for like feminine and girly layouts, but they are great masculine elements and papers and colors in those kits as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun for so many different layouts. Going in with the white splatter, and then that will finish up the layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this process video. I hope you will give the white splatter technique and the little sponge mixed media technique a try. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys get some time to do something creative. See you soon. Bye.